Hello everyone, this is Rekt. The live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender from Netflix is finally here, and you can bet we're watching this. Alright, it's here. It's finally here. First of all, if you haven't already, please subscribe because that really helps the channel grow. And if you're so inclined, I do have a Patreon for early access to my videos. Okay, Avatar. This has been a long time coming. I reacted to the teaser, first full trailer, and I rewatched the first look that they released. I know there was a final trailer that came out just a few days ago, but I chose not to react to it. I chose not to watch it on my own time because I already know too much. I already know too much because I'm a big fan of the cartoon, and I think I've seen plenty from the teaser, the trailer, as well as the first look, and some of the random clips that were on social media. I don't want to see too much of this show before actually watching the series because I want to keep some of these scenes fresh. You know, I know it's not going to be a one-to-one copy of the cartoon, and I hope it's not a one-to-one copy of the cartoon. The cartoon, I'm a big fan of the cartoon, but it was not perfect. If you're a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and if you say that it was perfect, I think you're lying to yourself. It was not a perfect show. Even if you watch the Avatar Spirits documentary that came out before the 4-part finale of the cartoon, even Brian Konietzko said that there were some things about the show that he wished they did a different way, and some things that he wished turned out better.
Oh, I wish we could have done that better. Oh, I wish that had turned out better.
So obviously even the creators of the cartoon thought that there was still room for improvement. And I'm one of those people who is a big fan of the cartoon, but I also recognize that it was not perfect. And as for my expectations and reservations about the live-action Avatar, I think I've said enough in my teaser trailer reaction as well as my trailer reaction. But for the most part, I'm looking forward to this. I'm not worried about anything in particular. I heard that they were going to be changing some things, and I think that's to be expected because the cartoon was 20-minute episodes, you know, and this is going to be one or at least about an hour long per episode. So there's going to be some changes. We have to expect some changes with the way the story flows, because if they're just gonna copy paste the first, say, 3 episodes of the cartoon into the first episode, it's not gonna make sense. You know, it's not gonna feel cohesive. So there are gonna be changes, and I hope the changes make sense. That's really all I'm hoping for, and I hope they improve upon some things. Like, for example, the Kyoshi Warriors. If you're a big fan of the cartoon, and if you say that the Kyoshi Warriors are perfect or perfectly depicted, you are lying to yourself. I don't mean to offend anyone, but they were not perfectly depicted in the cartoon. In the cartoon, they say that the Kyoshi Warriors were great fighters or great warriors, but we never saw that. And I hope they improve upon that in the live action because I like the Kyoshi Warriors. I like the idea of them. And I want to see some improvements in some aspects that were not handled great in the cartoon. And I'm hoping that there's going to be an intro, like in Katara's narration in the beginning. The 4 nations lived together in harmony, then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Something like that. They tried to do something like that in Shyamalan's version, but freaking Katara in Shyamalan's version referred to all nations as nomads. She said the water, earth, fire, and air nomads. She said it.
The 4 nations, water, earth, fire, and air nomads.
Why would you refer to each nation as nomads? It's the water tribes, the earth kingdom, the fire nation, and the air nomads. But if you're gonna say the water, earth, fire, and air nomads, you're describing all the elements as nomads. And that was in the beginning of the movie. And immediately I was like, oh no, this is gonna be crap. And it was crap. But this is our chance of a proper live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. A lot of people ask, what is the point of a live action adaptation? This is a new medium. This is a different medium from a cartoon. There are things that you can do in a cartoon that you can't do in live action, and there are things that you can do in live action that you can't do in cartoons. So there is a point to it, for as long as it's done well and done with respect. I trust them. I trust Albert Kim. I trust the people behind this because I've seen One Piece. I've seen the live action One Piece, and currently I'm watching the One Piece anime. But I saw the live action first, and they did a wonderful job at adapting the One Piece anime into live action. And if they could do that for One Piece, there's no reason that they couldn't do that with Avatar: The Last Airbender. So my intro is getting pretty long. I think we should just get started because I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Oh, in partnership with Nickelodeon. I always sweat whenever I start recording. Oh, I were those hybrid animals? I didn't get to see them properly. Who's this guy? They are hybrid animals. Oh, I think this is the Earthbender we saw in the first look.
An Earthbender.
Obviously, sir.
Hurry!
It looks good. It looks good.
Come on!
What is that thing?
Get that to the Earth King. They're going to start a war.
Why couldn't you just escape with them? Oh my! The bending looks fantastic.
You're too late. Your battle plans are already on their way to the Earth Kingdom.
Good. That means all eyes will be on the Earth Kingdom.
This is Sozen.
All eyes.
That's Sozen.
We'll be prepared for your attack.
When your king receives those plans, the water tribes and the air nomads and the entire world will turn their attention to the Earthbenders.
Honestly, this already looks really good.
You wanted us to know. We aren't the real target.
My sights are set higher.
Why are you doing this?
Because it is our time.
Oh my!
A masterful ruse, Your Highness. But tactically, the Airbenders are not the threat.
This isn't about the Airbenders. This is about one who lives among them.
But the Avatar is yet to be revealed.
Which is why we have to kill them all.
Oh my.
Water. Earth.
Oh!
Fire. Air. For millennia, the four nations have lived in harmony.
Oh, who's this?
A peace made possible by the Avatar. The one person with the ability to master all four elements and protect the delicate balance between nations. When one Avatar dies, their spirit is reborn into a new body in an eternal cycle. Since the death of the last Avatar, the new incarnation has yet to emerge. And so, Fire Lord Sozin, the ruthless leader of the Fire Nation, believes this is his moment to launch a merciless campaign. His first step is to eliminate the one person who could stand in his way. The next master of all four elements, an Airbender, who may not be ready for the responsibility of becoming the Avatar.
Who's narrating? It does not sound like Katara. Oh, Kyoin Tio? Is that the actress's name? Southern Air Temple. Oh my, it looks so good.
Hey!
Oh my! This kid.
What? I was just enjoying the view.
You skipped training again.
It's all the same drills. You know I already know all this stuff.
And you may be more advanced than the others, but there's much you have to learn. And believe it or not, there may come a day when you wish you'd spent more time with your teachers. Now, you and the other students better go help set up for the Great Comet Festival.
His tattoo looks great. Or their tattoos.
How many are coming?
All of them.
Come on, Aang. They're right up there.
Did you tell him?
It wasn't the right time.
We don't have the luxury of waiting for the right time. We need to go talk to the council.
I like the way this is set up. Coming from the cartoon.
Aang has always been a prodigy, the youngest airbender in history to receive the markings of a master. But he is only 12. We can't ask this of him.
Fire Lord Sozin is planning to attack the Earth Kingdom. The Water Tribes are already sending the warriors to aid the Earthbenders, and we need to help them as well. And we need the Avatar.
Aang is powerful, but there's much he still needs to learn. If we send him away before he learns these things, he could fail to be everything we need him to be. And the world might never recover from that.
The role of the Avatar is a heavy responsibility, but it is not our place to choose who bears that burden. And I fear you've grown too close to Aang to see that, Brother Gyatso.
I understand them though. In the cartoon it said storm clouds are gathering.
Festival's always this much work.
Well, the last one was 100 years ago, and believe it or not, I'm actually not old enough to have seen that.
You could have fooled me.
Oh yeah, the Comet Festival. So that's what Sozin's gonna use.
Most received their markings in the main hall, but I wanted you to receive yours in the presence of Yang Chen, the last air nomad to be the Avatar. After Yang Chen's death came Kuruk of the Water Tribes, then Kyoshi of the Earth Kingdom,
And then Roku and the Fire Nation.
which means the next Avatar will once again be an airbender.
Oh.
Aang, you have always been special,
I never asked to be special.
but you are. Aang, you are the Avatar. The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path. Only the Avatar can save the world. The world needs you, Aang. You're to leave right away so you can begin training in the other disciplines.
Right away? Leave my friends? Leave home? Leave you?
Always remember who you are, because I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
I don't want the power. Why do I have to be different? Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
You are
Oh,
my
I
friend.
feel for Aang.
You will always be my friend.
Hey, Abba. Couldn't sleep either, huh? Gyatso says I'm supposed to be the Avatar.
Appa looks great.
Monks don't even trust me to feed the baby bison, and I'm supposed to save the world?
Yeah, but Aang, it's destiny. It's not. They didn't just give you a power.
I know who I am. I like to play airball and eat banana cakes and goof off with my friends. Not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. Not someone who can stop a war. The other kids always say I'm lucky because of the things I could do. But I'd trade places with any of them. I don't want to leave. I don't want the responsibility. I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone.
It's making me tear up.
Scared. Just need to go up where things always make more sense. You can't!
Is it already happening?
Remember, no survivors.
You really could just jetpack in this. Oh no.
Brothers and sisters, we're under attack!
Where's the rest of them? Are they not hearing all this commotion?
Come with me, quickly!
Why?
Where's Aang?
Saw this in the trailer. It's so beautiful. Oh. Oh no.
It's getting kind of rough, Papa. Maybe we should head back home.
Right into the corner.
Oh wait. Wait.
Down.
Gyatso was found with a bunch of dead bodies around him in the cartoon. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's okay, Papa!
Oh my god. Susan, you... This is darker than I expected, honestly. Oh no. No, no.
You may have prevailed on another night. But not when we have the power of the comet.
Oh no, we're skipping. I want to sit here and appreciate how great this looks, but that was a really dark opening. Where is she practicing? Inside the ship? Wolf Cove. Ooh, I like that. I like that they added more details.
All right, listen up. We've been manning the wall in 3-hour shifts, but it seems some of you can't be trusted to stay at your posts. So from now on, 2 people at all times, meaning twice as many shifts. Is there a problem? Didn't think so. Okay, back to your duties.
He sounds exactly like Sokka. Some people insist he doesn't, but he does.
If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, they just don't appreciate your incredible leadership skills.
That's right, they don't realize it. Very funny. Katara! So where were you before? You were waterbending again, weren't you?
Oh, okay, sorry to say that.
Don't worry. No one could see me.
If anyone from the Fire Nation finds out you're a waterbender,
No one from the Fire Nation has approached the village in years. Besides, there's nothing to see.
it's probably for the best. You should be helping out more around the village anyway.
Waterbending is what built our culture. Keeping it alive is our duty.
Keeping ourselves alive is our duty.
I know that. And if Dad were here...
But he's not here. I am. Katara, soak later, paddle now.
I actually like that change.
Good job.
I'm not doing this.
They modified that a bit. Their conversation. In the cartoon, it never made sense to me why Sokka would refer to it as magic.
Oh, no, no, no. That's not good.
What is that?
Huh. Weird. We need to get that canoe or we're gonna end up as fish food.
You're already at the South Pole? Zuzu is drawing. Is it just coincidence or is she doing this? Oh, I guess it would just be coincidence because the statues were glowing.
Finally.
Where did he come from? Oh my. Nice, nice. We're not gonna die. Come on, let's go home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing?
You're not thinking of leaving him.
Katara, a strange glowy iceberg just exploded and left behind a mysterious little bald person. Great, let's bring him home.
Why not?
He's just a kid.
Save him. He's gonna die here.
I'm just responsible for the safety of the village.
Oh yes, Appa.
He looks dead.
What's that mark on his head?
Let me take a look. It can't be.
What is it, Gran?
This is an airbender.
It's impossible. Airbenders don't exist anymore.
We need to let him rest.
Kid's got eyebrows for days.
The only settlement in that area is Water Tribe Village in the South Pole Territory. That's where we have to go.
Where you think we'll find the Avatar?
Yes.
Because of the light.
You think I'm imagining things?
Sometimes light beams are nothing more than celestial glimmers in the winter sky.
For 3 years, I've chased down every hint of the Avatar. And I'll keep doing it for another 3 years if I have to. My father has banished me until I find the Avatar, and that's exactly what I'll do.
All I'm saying is, it's hard to see you get your hopes up every time you see a sign.
Exactly what do you think that glow was, Iroh? I've seen interviews with Gordon Cormier. He looks so much older now. He looks so young here. They better get started in books 2 and 3 right away. Look how tiny he is. He looks exactly like Aang.
Hey, get away from him! What are you thinking? Have you completely forgotten your training? What did I say about keeping your guard up? He could be the enemy.
The enemy?
You paranoid freak!
Then who are you?
I'm Aang. Where am I? How did I get here?
You tell me.
Appa? Appa! Where's Appa?
Yeah. That's not strange at all.
He is an airbender.
How is he just flying? He never flew in the cartoon. He would glide.
Have you seen Appa? My sky bison? Sky bison. Sky bison.
I've seen this clip. Sky Bison.
Sky bison.
You say you went down in this storm?
The weather went crazy just after I left home. The Southern Air Temple. Where the air nomads live?
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. Everyone in the village knows this story. But you don't, do you, young man? Just as you don't know that
what a wonderful use of the
haven't been seen in generations.
Narration from the cartoon.
Because you've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the great comet was seen in the sky was 100 years ago.
You should have broken that to him more gently, Gran.
He is the last airbender.
Her voice is so gentle. Kind of like mine.
Of all the places we have to drag our asses to, he picks the coldest spot in the world. How come his omens never take us somewhere with hot springs, huh?
Is there something you want to say, Lieutenant Shi?
No, sir.
Let me make something clear. Our mission is vital to the future of the Fire Nation. And so we will find the Avatar. Or we will die trying.
Are you okay?
100 years. All my friends, everyone I know, they're all gone.
Believe me, I know how hard it is to lose the people you love. They destroyed everything in their path. Everything. Afterwards, our father set out with the other warriors to hunt down the firebenders. That was 3 years ago, and we haven't seen him since. We were never really ready. Until we have to be.
Good. skills have never been sharper.
I need to be at my best when I face the world's ultimate warrior.
Now, how about a nice cup of jasmine tea? Say we find the Avatar and you're able to defeat him. And so your return home may be unexpected.
You're wrong.
Almost looks drawn.
It's quiet and hidden.
You're a waterbender.
I'm trying to get better, but I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Tribe. And Sokka doesn't like it when I practice because he's worried that the Fire Nation will find out and...
Take her away.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. By feeling the energy around you, you can find balance. By finding balance, you can feel the energy. Nice!
I wasn't even really trying.
That's good. You just have to let go. Guitar?
Sokka!
I know. We spotted them.
Sokka, the racks.
Get them loaded.
Oh, there are older kids in this version.
I don't understand. Why are they here?
Him. You are the Avatar.
Aang?
I knew he was hiding something. When the world needed the Avatar the most, he vanished. Because he's a coward. He ran and people died.
Sokka, they've landed.
You need to go hide.
Sokka, I want to...
Katara, now.
I am Prince Zuko, firstborn son of Fire Lord Ozai. We have no desire to take your homes. We merely seek someone who does not belong here. Someone who is not one of you. Turn him over now, or I'll burn this place to the ground.
You said you weren't gonna take their homes.
Where is he?
Sokka, you can't do this. You can't give him to
He
them.
doesn't belong here.
He's lost everything he knows. Sokka, don't you see? He's the Avatar.
And he lied to us about it.
He did not lie, he just did not disclose the information.
I am Sokka, son of Hakoda, lord of, snow and ice. I demand that you leave immediately.
If this is the path you've chosen, then so be it.
Let's settle this between us, leader to leader.
Won't fall for it. We overpower them. It's no contest.
Well, where's the glory in that?
Accept.
Well, if Aang doesn't do anything, Sokka's gonna die right here.
Who needs an army now?
And do something.
Leave him alone!
It can't be.
The kids.
Enough games. Burn the whole place to the ground.
No! I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. I'm the one you're looking for.
Get him.
Wait! It's okay, Katara. No one has ever fought for me before. I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
We have to do something. Sokka, we have to help him.
Sokka!
Okay, listen up. Make sure to reinforce the braces on the gate, and don't fall behind on drills.
Drills?
And don't let the young runs push you around. You gotta let them know who's in charge.
Oh.
That's right. You're in charge. Now, let's go save that weird kid.
See, that's another change that I appreciate. There's an older kid, so he has someone to leave behind. Someone
There are
to
many
leave
who
in
never
charge.
imagined this day would ever come.
Can I ask you something?
I'm Iroh, son of Fire Lord Azula. And of course,
Why did the Fire Nation start this war?
some people say it is within our nature to expand and consume, like fire itself. Others believe that true stability in this world can only happen under our rule.
Is that what you believe?
I must leave. But I look forward to many more conversations with you, Avatar.
It won't be easy to catch them.
I know. Hopefully you can find a swift current.
Or
Appa.
we could go another way.
You're not serious. Katara, no. There's no way you're getting me on that.
This is Zuko's room, isn't it?
The Avatars.
Where do you take that for information?
Stop! Stop him! Open fire! Now!
Oh wow, they managed to make it look good. Remember the glider? Oh, oh! Oh my.
Hey, kid! Sokka!
What? How? Ooh.
I can't believe you guys came for me.
It's a big fan of the cartoon. I'm really happy so far. Oh my god.
They're gonna keep coming after you.
Which means we can't go home. So where do we go?
Southern Air Temple. Oh no. For him, it was only just yesterday.
Let's go.
Now this would be a huge burden for anyone, but you're not just anyone, Aang. You're strong and kind and generous. Remember that. Always remember who you are.
Aang?
What's happening? What is he doing?
I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power. You are my friend. You will always be my friend.
His face is so precious.
So not to be rude, but what was that?
I don't know. There's so much I don't know. The monks are gone and I'm all alone.
The thing about losing everything is that that's when you learn how strong you really are.
They made the ultimate sacrifice. For me. I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain. I need to follow through on what they wanted me to do. Complete my training and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
This was my home. And now it's gone. It's only after we've lost something that we realize how much it means to us. How we'd do anything to get it back. Anything.
Zuko apparently has a hobby in the live action.
But the one thing I do know is I'm the Avatar. And this is just the beginning.
An updated version of the music. Oh, it's extended. No. I probably should stop this because I want to watch the second episode right away. Oh wow, I think I teared up. Maybe 3 times. Just in the first episode. I just want to watch. How long is the credits? It's 4 minutes. Okay, that was the first episode of the live action Avatar The Last Airbender. Tell me that was not a great first episode. Tell me this is not a great live action adaptation, because that was absolutely great. I like some of the changes that they made so far. I thought the opening narration by Katara in the cartoon that was spoken by Gran in this version, I thought that was wonderfully used as exposition. In this version, it's a story that people know. It's a story that people have told one another to explain the absence of the Avatar, or to explain why the war is happening and still is happening. I thought that was great. I thought, wow, it's ingenious the way they thought to use it that way. Gordon Cormier so far is great as Aang. I love his face. He's so precious. He's so precious. He's so precious. And every time I saw him tear up, oh, he would get me. He got me. Sokka is also perfect as Sokka. I guess it was true that they removed his sexism. It's not really important to his character, in my opinion, you know. In this version, he still has this idea of he's in charge instead of Katara. So there's still that element to him. And I am not sad that he's not sexist in this, because I'm pretty sure one other character whose sexism was a big part of his character, or is a big part of his character, is still sexist in this version. Because I saw a post about it where the actor playing that character responded to a comment from a random person on the internet. But yeah, Gran also, I thought, had a very gentle voice, very mellow voice, which I found quite endearing. Katara so far does not feel like, I don't know what the word is for it. Like, because in the cartoon, Katara would fight for herself, or would stand her ground. and she would not let Sokka tell her what to do. But here, so far, Katara seems a bit tame so far. I don't know yet because we've only seen the first episode, but I really liked the opening. I really liked how they set that up because, that was an important bit in the cartoon, obviously, but it did not happen until I think episode 11. It was the episode The Storm, but I think it was great that they put it at the beginning of this to establish the background of the whole story, because that was the backbone of why this whole thing started to begin with. And I was shocked that they actually showed a body burning on screen. In Avatar Spirits, the documentary about Avatar: The Last Airbender, they mentioned that they came up with a bending, with a art of bending, because Nickelodeon wanted for them to show action without showing like direct contact.
One of the tricky elements was how to have action without violence. And they came back with firebending, waterbending, airbending, earthbending. It was just such a great way to be able to fight without it feeling inappropriate for a kid's show.
Obviously, it was a Nickelodeon show, and that was designed for kids. People keep saying that it's not a kid's show. It's not. It was a kid's show. It was a kid's show, but that does not mean that a kid's show should be below a certain standard. It was a kid's show, but it tackled mature themes. That was the whole thing of it. But ultimately, it was a kid's show because it was on Nickelodeon and it was designed for kids. But because it was a kid's show, Nickelodeon did not want to show violence, like direct contact violence. That's why the bending happened. The characters were bending the elements, and so it was just the elements making contact, but really we did not see much contact in the cartoon. But here in this version, we see clear contact. We even see burn marks. To the people asking, why do we need a live action version? Exactly for that reason. You can tell the exact same story, but on a different medium. And because this is the live action medium, you can tell it a different way. You can have a different approach to it. And so I really like that. I really like it. And during the ambush at the Southern Air Temple, I was really worried that they were going to show the kids being burned, because I remember from the cartoon, Gyatso was found with a bunch of dead bodies around him, or Gyatso's skeleton was found with a bunch of dead bodies. And I was afraid that in this version it was going to be skeletons of the kids. I mean, I don't even know yet if they're going to revisit the tail end of that ambush, because I did say, we're just going to skip, but I don't think we need to see it because we already know what happened. But yeah, as a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm very pleased. I'm absolutely very pleased. I am so happy, so happy. So if you would like to watch this along with me, please subscribe. That's it for the first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notifications on new uploads. This has been Rekt. See you next video.